From the sun-drenched beaches of Santa Monica, California, emerged the imposing figure of Cameron Cole, weighing a solid 207 pounds, standing not only as a physical powerhouse, but also as a symbol of resilience and determination. Known far and wide as one half of the formidable tag team, The Pool, whose synergy and grit have made waves throughout reality of wrestling's competitive landscape. Tonight, as he stepped into the brightly lit squared circle under the roaring gaze of an electrified crowd, the air was thick with anticipation and tension, the collective heartbeat of the audience syncing with the pulsating energy that filled the arena, each fan acutely aware that this bout would be no ordinary contest. It would be a brutal test of endurance, will, and raw power. Cameron's journey to this pivotal moment was marked by countless battles and accolades, including his awe-inspiring performance in the high-stakes No Limits ladder match at The Last Stand, where he had showcased not only his acrobatic skill and fearless spirit, but also an unwavering heart that refused to yield even in the face of danger and chaos, landing jaw-dropping coast-to-coast maneuvers that left the crowd breathless and firmly planted his name among the sport's rising stars. Yet tonight's opponent was a living nightmare forged from the fires of a wrestling dynasty, the Samoan werewolf known as F2, a fearsome warrior carrying the bloodline of the legendary Tonga Kid and serving as the unstoppable enforcer for the merciless A.B. Jackson, a man whose reputation for brutality, unrelenting aggression, and unmatched strength cast a long shadow over the entire roster. As the bell was poised to signal the start of the match, the crowd barely had time to brace themselves before F2 shattered tradition and decency alike by launching a savage preemptive attack, a whirlwind of biting, choking, and clawing assaults that left Cameron reeling and bleeding even before the official contest began, instantly turning the match into a visceral, primal war where survival was paramount. Cameron, renowned for his resilience and tactical mind, summoned every ounce of skill and heart to counterattack, unleashing a dazzling flurry of precise superkicks, gravity-defying leaps from the top rope, and a relentless barrage of strikes aimed at turning the tide and igniting the audience's fervor, momentarily pushing back against the relentless tide of F2's aggression and reminding everyone why he's counted among the sport's most exciting and gifted athletes. Yet F2, embodying the savage fury and indomitable spirit of his Samoan heritage, unleashed a brutal onslaught of knife-edge chops that echoed like thunder through the arena, each strike a calculated weapon designed to dismantle Cameron's body and break his spirit, followed by suffocating choking holds that seemed intent on draining the very life from him, underscoring the merciless nature of this matchup. The bout evolved into an epic saga of endurance, heart, and sheer willpower, with Cameron narrowly escaping multiple pinfalls and submission holds, his grit and determination drawing loud cheers and passionate chants from the crowd, who witnessed the heroic display of a fighter refusing to surrender despite the overwhelming odds. F2, however, demonstrated time and again why he remains undefeated, combining years of grueling training, primal ferocity, and an insatiable hunger to dominate every inch of a ring, driving the match toward a fevered climax. The arena erupted as F2 executed a breathtaking Samoa drop that sent shockwaves not only through the ring, but also through the hearts of all spectators, followed by a devastating two-boot superkick that landed with such force it echoed in the ears of the stunned audience and pinned Cameron's shoulder to the mat long enough for the referee's decisive 3 count, cementing F2's victory and maintaining his fearsome undefeated streak. But even as the dust settled, the carnage was far from over. Cameron lay battered and broken, the crowd's mixed roars of awe and sympathy washing over him, when suddenly his loyal tag team partner, Kendra BK, rushed his aid, only to be cruelly thrown across the ring by F2 with such raw power that it left the audience gasping, before the Samoan werewolf capped the night with a spectacular moonsault that ignited the arena in a frenzy of cheers and admiration for the sheer athleticism and domination displayed. This monumental match transcended the usual boundaries of professional wrestling. It became a living testament to the brutal beauty and raw emotion inherent in the sport, where every strike, fall, and desperate comeback told a story not just of physical prowess, but of human spirit and unyielding passion. Cameron Cole's valiant performance illuminated the night like a beacon of future greatness, while the Samoan werewolf's ruthless dominance reaffirmed his mythic status within the wrestling world, a terrifying force of nature whose hunger for victory and destruction drives him onward. The echoes of this fierce battle will undoubtedly linger in the memories of fans and competitors alike for years to come, a stark reminder that in reality of wrestling, glory is earned through sacrifice, pain, and an unbreakable will, and that only those with the heart of a champion can rise to the top and carve their names into wrestling history, leaving the world eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this saga of blood, sweat, and